Hello and welcome to another video of I've got loads of gold coins I want to show the world. Today's video I'm going to be showing you just over 9.5 grand's worth. There's a few different things in. I think you'll like them. I think you will. So there's some familiar things. Let's kind of get into it. So I've got 3 1 ounce Brits. These have been offered out at Spot Plus 2.5. I'm waiting for the gentleman to kind of get back to me about whether or not he wants them. If he doesn't, you know, I'll probably list them. We shall see. But nice. Like usually from me, you're going to see the 1 ounce coins. They're going to be they're going to be 2012 onwards. So we got a 2017. It is bullion. Like, don't get me wrong. Is there any difference between this and a post 2012? They're an ounce of gold. There will be some people who collect these, but will I get the added premium I'm after? I don't know. I hope so, but we shall see. 2007, this is probably one of the best coins made in the series. It's a shame that they went to mint to order and just churned out the same design bar the odd change every year. That is what it is. They do more proof coins now in terms of sizes. So 2007, there's a couple of 2010s. I actually really like this design, especially in gold. In silver, I'm not sold on it, but let's be frank, like my mindset changes on coins all the time. It's sometimes I get something in, I've woken up on the wrong side of bed and I hate it, you know. Sometimes I get something in, I'm like, that's actually kind of nice. The joys of being a coin dealer, eh? So 2 of these. So that's 3 ounces. He also gave me some handy little boxes. He wanted me to take a lot, but I was like, nah, I'll take a couple. Next time I'll buy some stock off you. Some 1907 S's. So these didn't come from Sovereign Guy. These were sold by my supplier to someone else and he just took them back. I don't really have a problem with that. I don't have an exclusive relationship with my supplier. So he's more of a buyer than a seller, and I'm more of a seller than a buyer. I prefer buying from trade. I do buy from individuals. There's some individuals who've probably dealt with me now via YouTube or social media, and they would have sold to me direct. I am getting more trades like that, but I do prefer the bulk of my deals to be through suppliers for various reasons. 1, it's quantity. 2, reliability. I like dealing with individuals, but I might get dribs and drabs in. I might get 1 or 2 sovereigns, which I'm never going to turn down, let's be honest, but it's better to get the larger amounts in. This is a Krugerrand, 1 ounce Krugerrand. I had one of these the other day. I'd already sold it. One ounce Pamp. Great bars. Shame it isn't in the OMP. End up paying spot for this. So the Kruger got at 98. Again, that's a spot plus 2 coin. Paid spot on this. It's probably going to go for spot plus 3. I'll try for spot plus 4, but it's probably going to go for spot plus 3. Realistically, sorry. I think this is one of the best bars ever. I've already weighed it. I've checked it out. A lot of fakes, they're just thicker. They're a lot thicker. With this, you know, people say to me, oh, why don't you check it via Sigma or XRF? And most of the pros I know, they just don't like the Sigma. They don't rate the machine. So it's an XRF job. But the bulk of what you buy, it's very easy to kind of sort it out in terms of if it's fake or not. With ounces, turn it on its side. Is it too thick? Once you've seen tons of bars, you know, if it's too thick, it's copper. They're not going to fake it with tungsten. It's not big enough. That's one of the reasons why I don't go too big as well in terms of size when I'm buying. So I've been offered 50 grams, 100 grams, 250 grams. I'm not a buyer of these bars. It's not for me because I know I don't have an XRF. And yes, I can get things checked and I have done in the past. but I've got to go out my way to speak to someone to get it checked, you know, and then I've got to send it off and they've got to send it back. When the reality is, if you weigh it and check with calipers, etc., the diameter, you're going to be fine with most stuff. And also, because of the way I buy, most of the stuff I get is through trade, so it would have passed through a few hands where they've checked whether it's kosher or not, or it's the real deal. This is a £2 Dove coin. I'm not really going to attach any premium on this. You can't really fix it via conservation, or at least I don't think so anyway. I did have a look at it earlier. See the scratches there. That is what it is. Again, if I'm paying spot for something like this, do I care that it's like this? No, because it's just a spread play. It's coin in and coin out. Now this now becomes a gap filler. Maybe someone likes the design but doesn't have the money to go out and buy a proof version that's top end. It's okay, you know, have it cleaned up a little bit. Put it as a gap filler. If I'm charging spot plus free, do they really mind? No, not really. It's all about understanding that different people have different wants and needs. They've got different aspirations and they've got different budgets. So if someone wants to do it on the cheap, this is going to fit them. Not everyone wants PF70s. That's just, well, I've proved that time and time again. Everyone says to me, why do you grade? Oh, a lot of people say to me, why do you grade coins that might not even get a PF69? And I say, because not everyone is fixated on paying top prices for top end specimens. They just like the coin, and it's a way for them to kind of buy that coin at, say, a discount. I only have to sell it to one person. I don't have to sell to the whole world. It's a pricing mechanism. It's like a seesaw in a sense. No, that's a bad analogy. It's like a price point. I just have to sell to one person. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, it's been a long day. I got 6 halves. Nothing really special in here. They all come in caps. I don't think there's anything special. I tend to add £5 a coin onto these. We're not talking massive amounts of money. I think there's people out there that are like, Sean, you make tons and tons of money, but the reality is I make more margin on stamps, and I hate stamps. I hate dealing with them. With coins, a lot of it is just very simple bread and butter. Coins in, coins out. Rinse and repeat. Do it every day. Get the big orders in. Like business, when you get to a certain stage, is just boring. It's meant to be boring. Making money shouldn't be exciting. It's an activity like brushing your teeth. Everyone has to do it to get by. It's just maintenance. Can you maintain a set standard? Can you do it consistently enough that people are going to come back and are going to say, I appreciate, you know, can you do this and this for me? Can you get the stock in? You just being a stakeholder manager, really, when you run a business. This is a 10th eagle. A gentleman messaged me earlier. He's like, hey Sean, do you have any 10ths? And I was like, no, but I might have some coming in. I was like, what are you after? And he's like, a Brit or an eagle. So I will message him after the video about this. So yeah, fair amount of coins in. In terms of, I kind of do this, what's my favourite recently? Let's see what my favourite is. Don't think you can go wrong with a Humble Krug. I'm going to pick this one. I think it's a good design in gold. I really do. I think it really... I think it's a really good design in gold, actually. But yeah, that's going to be my favourite. I'm sorry I've just rambled on a bit. It's been an incredibly long day. for me. I've been at auction as well, so it's a bit all over the place. But I hope you've enjoyed the gold, and I'll see you on the next one.